All right, thank you all for joining us today. We have head coach Lori Fish and student athlete senior Nikki Kilboten from St. Cloud State University. The Huskies are advancing in the NSIC Sanford Health Basketball Tournament after their quarterfinal win over Minnesota State Mankato. We'll start off with an opening statement from head coach Lori Fish, and if you have any questions, please type them in the chat and we will get those answered. Coach?
Thank you, Andy. I couldn't be more proud of this team. The fight and the resiliency they have, they kept their composure all night. We knew it wasn't going to be easy. We have a lot of respect for Mankato. We know they turn you over, and we just said to ourselves, we just have to weather the storm and not make multiple turnovers in a row. But our defense has been our thing all year, and we got big stops when we had to. You know, this team, they average like 80 points a game, and so proud of our team and what we accomplished today.
Awesome. Coach, we'll stay with you here. Down at half, going into the locker room, what was your talk with the ladies, and what adjustments did you guys make to make it to that run at the end?
You know, we talked about we've been in this position before, and if we could cut the lead in half by the fourth quarter, we would be in a good position. And we just talked about making a few adjustments on to handle their press. But the key is we won the rebounding battle, and we said if we could control the boards, we'd be in a position to win the game, and we did that.
Perfect. We'll slide over to Nikki here. Nikki, dishing out some assists at the end to take the lead and everything. Just talk a little bit about your performance and just the team in general in coming out at being down at half and then coming out and getting that lead in the end.
Yeah, I think my teammates did a really good job of finding the open people when we needed to, and especially inside. You know, when you get the ball, they're all swarming at you. So I think we did a good job of keeping our composure and finding the open people and knocking down shots when we needed to.
Question for you, Nikki, as well. Any nerves entering the game as reigning champions? You guys have some unfinished business to do here. Won last year, and then obviously due to COVID, the NCAA tournament got canceled last year. Mm-hmm. So nerves and just your outlook now going forward.
Yeah, personally, I get nervous before every single game. Coach always says, like, you shouldn't be nervous because we're prepared, but there's always a little bit of nerves going on, especially here at the Pentagon and just making it back after last year.
Coach, I'd ask you the same question. Like you said, reigning champions from last year, and then current NCAA tournament got canceled. So coming back into this year, getting here and going forward.
Yeah, it's been an interesting year, and we're just so fortunate that we've been given this opportunity because, you know, in October we didn't know if we were playing. And so this is really special, and, you know, anytime you can get here, the NSIC does such a tremendous job of putting on such a great event and making our players feel special. It's the best time of the year. You know, like I tell Nikki, we're prepared, but, you know, we all get anxious and excited to get when that ball gets tipped up, though. I think all those jitters go away, and she's just fine. And but this has been a unique year, and we're just very thankful we have this opportunity.
Question here too for Fish. You kind of touched base on it, the team at halftime, what you talked to him about, but then again in the fourth, what did you talk to him about then to really solidify this win?
You know, we really wanted to protect the paint, and we just kept reminding them, trust each other, take away the paint, make them, you know, make tough shots, and I thought, you know, we did a great job of that. I couldn't say enough about our team to be down 16 points at one point and to come back and did what we did, and it was a special victory because it was so hard fought.
Awesome. And to Nikki here, are you ever surprised at this point when this team has an effort like that and keeps fighting?
Absolutely not. We see it every day in practice, so it's what we're used to.
And I guess I would ask this, this was for Coach Fish, but I'd ask it to both of you. Do you want to bottle the motivation and sell it? I mean, like everything that you guys came into today, I mean, do you want to bottle that? I obviously want to move forward with it, but I mean, that's outstanding.
You know, we've kind of had these moments all year. Like there's certain times that we've, you know, heading into the Bemidji weekend, we talked about it being playoff mode because our backs were against the wall and we had to get some wins because we stubbed our toe early, and we put ourselves in a situation to have success because they work extremely hard. They believe in each other. It's a really special group. And Andy, we have experience. And so I think that really helps, especially in tight ball games, because they trust each other.
Kind of one last thing for both of you. Some keys to success from today in taking those and moving them to the semifinals here tomorrow.
Want me?
Sure.
Yep, sure. Well, we always talk about that we have to own the boards and we have to control the boards. And if we can do that, we will give ourselves a chance to be in the game. Augie, it's probably a good thing that we drew Mankato because it's prepared us for the press and all the things we're going to see from Augie. But it's going to be, can we get defensive stops? And we've been pretty good all year at doing that. And the key will now be making sure we have fuel in the tank to go against a great Augie team.
Nikki, do you want to have some comments there too?
We like to keep Coach Fish on edge by keeping the game close.
I'm okay if you don't.
So just getting out to a good start and being good right from the tip. And
Awesome. Coach, Nikki, congratulations on the win and good luck in the semifinals.
thanks.
Thank you.